Let's see this next peek. Again.
It's the same one.
It's like a snail. It's like a snail, right? So you're holding S and shooting at the same time. So you're moving and shooting a lot as well, right here. So you see this guy. I think you did save. Alright, it's fine. Look, so you start taking your fights, and then what you do, the worst thing, right here, is you're going back. You see that you're going backwards, right here. Like,
Yeah.
you're holding S. In a fight, you can only do A and D, like this. A, D. You
Yeah.
can't, mid-fight, you can't just start holding S and shooting like this, because obviously you're going to be super inaccurate, and it's easier to kill someone when they're going backwards or forward compared to sideways, right? So this small
Yeah.
thing kind of messed you up, you pressing S like this. Do you usually press it, or did you just like fuck up in this fight right here?
No, normally as I said, I watch a lot of your videos, and the AD thing,
Yeah.
I try to implement it as much as I can, but
Okay,
I think
good.
it was just random.
Yeah, okay, so shit happens, so all good.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, boys? I just launched my own CS2 school designed for streamlined improvement, building a like-minded community, and overall improving and learning from a professional player who designed this course for you, so you don't have to go anywhere on YouTube, you know, learning guides from random YouTubers. You can just go here, it's all in one place. So let's dive into it, what it's about. So here's what I cooked up for you guys. There's a bunch of sections designed for from beginners to amateurs to advanced players, how to structure team practice, a 20-page PDF guide on how to go pro from my experience. You can come here. If you want to improve your mechanics, there's how to practice every mechanic in the game. Spraying, recoil, counter strafes. You can come in here. It's really well designed and straightforward, and you can learn. And as well, how to play every position guide. So I hope to see you guys here, as well as we have weekly coaching sessions every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you can come in here, get your demo reviewed, and improve. I hope to see you guys in the zone. You start early round on site. And at this point, you see so many flashes long, you see so much pressure long, right? And on Dust2, you can't sit site when you don't have short control and you don't have long control. So when you see all these flashes coming in, like you have a teammate top mid, but at this point, like maybe he's saying information that they're going fast middle, but at this point you have to kind of make a decision what you want to do, because right now if you keep sitting on site, you're gonna get sandwiched completely, right? And the worst
Yeah.
thing you could do, you could have maybe played from here, so at least you could have just focused short and you wouldn't be seen from long, right? But what you do, just like behind this box, but what you do, the worst thing is you focus short and you completely forget about that long is a possibility, and then you get completely out of position, right? Right here.
Yeah.
So it's either as soon as your teammate dies mid, you go and pick up short, or you drop CT, maybe play from here, or you play behind this box and just focus on isolating fights instead of just like jumping out here in the middle of nowhere, right? On long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, one thing is like you see your flash, molly, and nade. Just throw away the flash and buy a smoke. You have 5.6k. Like it's so important to have a smoke, right? You don't need two flashes at this point. Just throw one flash away and buy an extra smoke. It's super useful. Just like every time you have the chance. And here, again, I don't know why this guy isn't going. I this seal, I guess you can't expect people to know, but yeah, it would be so good if he went along here. But let's see. Like the roles should be swapped here. Like you see, you have the second spawn right here,
Yeah.
and you're going in front of him. So surely you need to be dropping the flashes to him and then going and doing the smolly. Have you watched the positioning guide on like on this too on in the school or no?
I don't know. I mainly play with a friend. We play Premiere, and Premiere we often play Mirage.
Oh, so you don't play much this too. Okay.
Yeah, if it's not Mirage, then it's Dust, you know. But
Yeah, but in case
mainly
here.
it's
Like the
yeah.
just two positions, it's so here as well. Yeah. But yeah, if you're not comfortable on other maps, then take it slow. You don't need to like run all of them at once. But good, sorry, good flashes here. But you see what I mean? How like you have the better spawn, and you should be going first and mulling instead of this guy. Now he has the worst spawn, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice patience. Teammates clearing mid. Okay, perfect. Not a fan of you on picking up the op. Usually on retake, you want to have like an M4 in your hands, not an op.
Yeah.
Usually even the opper would switch from an op to an M4 to try and have like a higher chance of retaking. Now it's like super awkward. Now you have to clear things zoomed in. Yeah, I mean, should have been your kill. At this point, maybe better off saving, right? Yeah, yeah. And again, look at your buy again. It's like molly, double flash, nade. Any reason why you don't buy smokes?
On the CT, I
Yeah.
don't really know how to smoke things. You know, I know the double dose smoke, but I don't really use it. So
Oh, but like,
I don't know how to take advantage of them in the CT.
okay, we'll go over that
The most
afterwards.
time.
We'll go over that afterwards. But like
Okay.
even then again, a smoke is always useful just like to smoke yourself, to play around sight. You know, it doesn't always have to be
Yeah.
like a lineup as well. But we'll go over the basic ones you need afterwards. Again, this flash, this first flash, you don't need to jump through it. You can just do left click mouse. You don't need to jump through. Yeah. This one you can't. This one you have to. Second one, yeah. But the first one you don't need to jump through.
Okay.
Okay, so hear him out short. Let's see how you peek this guy. Nice. Right, they're going B. Nice push as well here. Let's see the retake. How you guys play it. Perfect. Okay, not a fan of these. Like right now, what you're doing, everything is perfect up until this point, and then what you do, you see him car, and you start like running and shooting, and your bullets go nowhere. Look, I'm gonna pause it slowly.
Yeah.
So you spot him, then look what you do. Look where your bullets go. Right here, and you're moving and shooting. So your bullets just go everywhere, right? And now
Right.
you have 4 bullets, and you can't even shoot back. So I feel like right there, look, you peek out. So you peek out, you say, okay, he's car. And at this point, just left and right and wait for the swing, right? Don't need to be moving and shooting and wasting all of your ammo, right? Because when he peeks into you, you have no more ammo to shoot back, right here.
Yeah.
And now you have to reload, man. And then you go out of position with no bullets either, right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then again, you do like you like pre-crouch on the angle. Look, there's so many mistakes in this one fight. Look, and then you pre-crouch on the angle. You see how you run out in the middle of open? You have 1 bullet. Then look how you peek him afterwards. You reload. And then look, you don't crouch peek, but you like kind of crouch into the. You know, it's so slow. You see how slow it is?
Yeah.
You would be way better just like strafing fast and killing him. But right here, there's like so many issues. We'll go over it after, but yeah, it's like running and shooting, then spending all of your ammo trying to like shoot him while you obviously can't shoot back, right? He's not even like showing his head.
Yeah.
Your bullets go everywhere, and then you jump down. Instead of going like this, like that, where you can have like cover, you go out in the middle of the open right here, and then you run out with 1 bullet out, and then you reload, and then you do the slowest peek as well. Yeah, so many things. I saw him. That should be. There's no way you didn't. This happened twice now. Do you play like what res do you play?
Just 4x3 with the normal. It's
Normal,
one.
okay. Because it's been twice now.
960.
It's been twice now where you saw someone and you just don't like see him somehow. Look right here. And then you just turn away from him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and you do the basically right here. You do the backwards thing again, like you did on the pistol round. Look, so you go for the kill, and look what you do. You start moving and shooting. And then look, he peeks into you, and look what you do. You hold S. So you're holding S and shooting at the same time. So you're moving and shooting a lot as well. That's why your bullets don't go anywhere as well. Yeah. It always has to be sideways, man. You can't You can't go forward and shoot or go backwards and shoot. Your bullets are never gonna go anywhere. And now, honestly, at this point, I would just play for damage. But the thing right here, what do you think you did wrong right here?
It was a kind of a suicide, no?
Not just that, is
uh,
that you're holding shift completely and you're not even doing like a coming here, quick jiggle,
yeah,
and then peek. But here, look, you just fully shift out. And you get killed by a bot. Oh no, not by a bot. But look, look how slow you are.
yeah,
Look how slow you are. And you go out super wide. If you don't know if anyone's like behind the wall, just come here, do a quick AD, don't see, and then peek out, right? You can't just shift out
yeah.
completely. Yeah, that's what. I don't know why you're so like fixated on this area so much at the start of the round. Do you not feel comfortable like going short, finding peaks, maybe going long with your teammate? Why do you start like from sight every single time, or you just map knowledge?
No, it's just because it's solo queue. The teammates always do different things. When I play with my friend,
Mm-hmm.
he mostly plays short, and then I play long. Then I go to double doors or
Yeah,
play it a bit defensively.
but right here, like surely you can be supporting your teammate and then taking
Yeah,
long. Instead, you kind of look how far apart you guys are. He's gonna go by himself long, and you're just standing here, kind of watching him. And like on long, people play spawns a lot at low elos.
yeah,
So don't think that you're gonna be able to play like one position. I mean, you can play long every single time, but then I haven't seen you take. I only seen you take long once and play here. The rest of the time is usually been flashing and going like back here, and you wouldn't see people playing from like sight that much early round. There's no point. It's just awkward. You give too much like control to the T's. Like right now, I would be going short. Okay, nice, good spot. And now just go and take short right now, man. Right? Common rule: if they have long, you need to have short control. Right? Right now, you need to
okay.
go and take short. There's no point of staying here. And now it's just so awkward. I mean, this is a good kill. Nice, good play. But again, nobody's really watching short, and
Yeah,
you should probably be dead here. Yeah, but otherwise good. Now you fall off. Just live. At this point, you just need to live as much as possible. Yep. Wait for the long flank. So I actually played this well, man. This is good. Nice, well played.
just it was just the start, huh?
No, it was good.
So
Like right here, look. You both climb up, and you're both playing from side, right? It doesn't make much sense. Just go up
yeah,
short and start being more aggressive here. You'll find so many more kills, man. Like right now, they can't even be up short. You can push up more. There we go, finally. There we go, like this. Early round. You don't need to start from sight every single time. Nice. There we go. You went short and you found a kill instantly. Alright, 2v2. Let's see how you play this retake. Are you gonna use your util? Okay. Here, you're kind of rushing your utility a little bit, right? Like, right
yeah,
here. Why can't you come a bit closer and then make sure you land it 100% right here? Instead, it doesn't even go where it needs to be. You see your molly? Both of
yeah,
your mollies, right? It's because you're rushing these utilities a lot. And now you think back plat is clear? When the guy fucks up anyway, but still, it would have been even easier to retake if he was flushed out of his position. Now kind of a hard clutch, yeah. So there. Like look, yeah, like this is a perfect example of like what I wanted you to do this whole game. You start
yeah,
short early, you push up, and look, you managed to find this kill. But again, even right here, you're still shift peeking out, right? There's no point of shifting here, man. You can just run, run, run. Don't need to shift here. Look, your teammate's all the way
mm-hmm.
here. What's the point of shifting, right? And then here,
Yeah,
what if somebody just like right now on this timing, super common for the T's to just run out middle and peek, or go suicide right here, and look how you just peek. Look how slow it is, and you just
yeah,
shift peek out, right? What it should be is run, then DA peek, don't see, refocus lower. Let's see, you get this kill, nice kill, and then you're doing the classic as like shift, yeah, the classic one. Just going backwards. So see, you did it 3 times this game. 3 times. You should have
Yeah.
had 3 more kills if you just stopped holding S. You see, for example. Yeah. So that's the big issue we have so far. Like the biggest one as well. The strafe. Again, classic old shift week,
Yeah.
my friend.
Yeah.
Like, right? Like sometimes you do a good strafe, sometimes you do this like, and you also crouch. So you make it even. Look how easy this would be as the kill. Look,
Yeah.
they already
It's,
look like this. They already see your shoulder, right? Already see your shoulder, and
yeah.
then you just like you crouch and you make it even slower, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every angle, if you're expecting to peek someone and you think they're gonna be there, you can't shift. You need to AD strafe or something, man. Like you can't just shift walk
Yeah.
out like
Yeah.
this. Let's see this next peek again.
It's
It's
the
like
same one.
it's like a
Oh,
snail.
man.
It's like
Yeah.
a snail, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing here, right as well, right? 3 shift peaks
Yeah.
in 1 round. Nice shot though. Okay, here I didn't really get. This is like a decision-making thing. It's like, look, you're 3v3, and you guys decide to split apart. So look, your teammate out mid, and then you like on a solo mission towards B. Look where your teammate is. There's probably been like no communication here, right? At all from you or him.
Probably not now.
Yeah, like it's 1 minute. You have so much time to play out the round, right? And you decide I'm
Yeah.
just gonna run out B dry without my teammate and just kind of like careless, right? A little bit. Just run out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really make much sense. I think you just fucked up in the moment because look, your teammate isn't like searching mid, and
Yes.
yeah, it was like not the greatest decision there. Like play together with your teammate, man. Say, yo, you wanna go here? Yeah, let's go. And that's it. All you gotta
Yeah.
say, man. It ain't gotta be much. Okay, here is kind of like just like I don't know how to call it. Maybe like careless again. Like look, everybody's shifting, and you start running. You can't start running from here, and then run.
Yeah.
Why can't you come up here? Strafe 1, strafe 2, strafe 3, and then run out, right? You can't start running all the way from
Yeah.
here, and this guy hears you from like miles away, right? And you're kind of like clearing angles, but you're not really clearing them. Look at your crosshair here. It's
Yeah.
kind of
Just.
just like
Yeah.
like that, right? Kind of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
But maybe you're
Yeah.
full tilt, maybe, or at this point, maybe, yeah. But you see your teammate is like watching you. What is he doing? Right? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
yeah, first spawn. What you do is, if it's a full buy round, you run. Your job is to molly long, so you run. You don't like
Mhm.
stop and do the flashes or go top
Yeah.
side when you're the first spawn, right? You go run, molly out, throw. After you throw, super important to go back in like this. Then at this point, the second spawn is gonna do this. Flash. So this is for
Uh-huh.
you like this. He's flashing. Then the second flash is for you to peek, and you're gonna be calling. So he's gonna be the early flash, and then this flash that you were throwing, it's your responsibility to say flash. So let's say the molly burns,
Okay.
and you hear somebody run out like right here. You say flash. He's flashing. You're here. Peek out. Molly's still burning, and now you get the kills. And then afterwards, after the molly fades, you're gonna be insta smoking like this every single time.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Like how it looks like real time. So you run, molly, wait, flash comes in, peek out, get kills, smoke, can't even nade deep. And at this point, you have a couple positions you can play. You can shift all the way here and play from here.
Mhm.
And now you can hear everything happening top mid. And on a timing, you can even push behind, depending if there's like a lot of shit happening mid, like chaos. You can take your timing
Yeah.
and push behind and just play here. Second position you can play here. I like this one more. Another one. This is like an off angle, but you get checked a lot. This one. And then you can play from here as well. From here. You can play pit, but the way you have to be doing it, you can't be doing it like this. Because if somebody walks out and searches, again, it's too much of an easy kill for them. You need to be kind of doing it like this. So peek, crouch, peek, crouch, peek, crouch.
I remember it in the guide, in the video,
Yeah,
on the
you can't
positioning.
you
Yeah.
can't be doing this. These are like the most common spots. I don't suggest just standing here, right? And then
Right.
your other teammate leaves, and you can just play long. And oh, this one as well, off angle right here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, second spawn. If you have the second spawn, your goal is to support your long player. So you're gonna be coming here. You're gonna flash early, like 150, 149, flash over, and then your teammate is gonna be asking for flashes, but at this elo they're probably not gonna be asking for shit, let's be honest. So you can just do this automatically and then just flash behind them, right like this. And at this point, don't just run away. Don't just run away. Do this flash, second one, and then come help him. Come help him fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But sometimes at like higher elos, the second spawn would go fight with him again, and he would do like the first spawn would do this molly, and the second guy would do this molly, like this. So blue is mollied as well. But at these, no CF, oh, there we go, I got it. But at these elos, as a second or third spawn, I would suggest just flashing for your teammates, like this. All right. Even
Okay.
as this, but if you're the third spawn and you see the second guy is like flashing, you can just like go short up here, and then go up here and take aggressive peeks towards mid, towards lower. You can jump spot early round. If you see somebody lower, right here, you saw someone, nade, and fall back, and you can even play from here. You see someone out short, molly, keep falling back, right, and using your util, and then you can play from here. You can play from here. You can go back goose as well. Play from here. I don't recommend here, honestly, man. If you're by yourself, I don't recommend here. All right.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay.
B spawn. It should be standard every single time. Run. Jump across. Molly. You can't even nade. Dodge flashes. Hold. Smoke. And that's it. And now you have sight. Now you can play from here. You can play back sight. And then at higher elos, your teammate would usually smoke for you. But again, probably not at this elo, right? That's like a basic B take. And if you have the second spawn towards B, don't be afraid to ask teammates to smoke mid like this. And usually you'd be like the one rotating. You'd be the one like saying info for middle and reacting to help B, right? Like say you're spotting mid at the start, you're one boosted, one top mid, and then you could be playing from here, like this. You could be playing up close, like that, and or you could be playing here. Maybe flashing mid sometimes for a peek. Come out here, get a pick, fall back, right? And you're just gonna be like the rotated player. If anything, if you feel pressure, don't be afraid to just smoke. Gun out. And now you have all of mid, right? Don't be afraid to do that. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah, makes sense, yeah.
Now for a couple things, mechanically wise. Like shift picking is the biggest issue we have so far. Like let's say how like a classic T side round would be. They run out, go here, mid door is smoked. They're gonna be here and they're gonna be peeking you like this or like this. So if you're a CT, you can't just go up short and peek like this. So run and just shift out like that, right? You do this super common. Every time you're about to peek an angle, just no more W. So you run, then W and DA. No, you can't be doing like a W peek like this. Does that make sense? Every single time. If you're peeking aggressive, DA, get the kill. Every single time. Same thing on T side. If you're picking lower, I mean, if you're picking B side, you can't just do it like this.
Yeah.
Right? You do a strafe. This is if you're expecting. If you're doing a contact round, It's fine to do it, but don't do it like this. You have to at least peek, right? You can't just hold W and go out like this. You're not even peeking anything.
Yeah.
And then shift, and then peek out. You can't just fully shift out as well. Where else did you fuck up like this? I think it was on mid with a deagle, right? You had a deagle?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You come here,
3 times.
you come here. You can't just do this. Like all the way, right? Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, every single time. Just too much shift peeking. Same thing on like right here. How you would run up. Like let's say this is smoke. Also good smoke to know. Left click, right click. Oh,
Oh, nice.
like you run up short, and you come here. Strafe once, strafe two, wide swing.
Yes.
You can't just like kind of like again shift out here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And one important thing, when you're taking fights, remember where you died to the upper on long?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't, and same thing on pistol round, you can't run backwards and shoot, man. It always has to be, so when I'm holding an angle, this is how your strafe should be. So I'm holding DA. I'm like holding, this is me tapping. This is wrong.
Yeah.
See? You need to hold it a little bit. Then when you get in the fight, you just need to strafe left to right. You can't do this. Just
Yes.
go back,
Oh.
go backwards. Same thing with pistol. You just can't do this, right? All right, man.
Yes.
All right. So, so to summarize,
Mhm.
shift peeking. Every time you're expecting that you're gonna take a fight, right? It's totally fine if you're like flanking like long, let's say. It's totally fine to like go behind. You don't need to be like strafing every single angle in this game, right? It's totally
Yeah.
fine to play a little bit more loose. Don't be afraid of making noise, especially on short. Remember, you were just like shifting up here. Don't be afraid to just run
Yes.
out, strafe, get the kill, reposition, right? You don't need to be like
Yes.
strafing every single angle. So my biggest tip is try to play more loose. Like sometimes literally turn off your brain and just wide swing and get the kills. It's how CS2 is played, a little bit different than CS:GO. Is if you're like a static target and you're slow, you lose. But if you're like super dynamic, you're constantly moving, trying to be aggressive, finding picks, then you're gonna be rewarded. So I'd like you to next like this whole week try to focus on going for more aggressive peaks, and don't worry about like if you're gonna like overcommit to more fights. Just try to swing correctly more and avoid like shifting around the map. Like obviously like you need to shift when like it's like a slow round and you're doing a contact. But for now, early round, when you're peeking anything, man, I don't want to see shift peeking. I just want to see like confident, aggressive peaks, if that makes sense, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense. Yeah.
especially in angles where you're expecting people. Every time you expect someone, you can't shift out, man. Okay, just in general. And I'd like you to
Okay.
focus on these short peaks. So like, let's say you have like you have like a short spawn. You're gonna run short. You're gonna do the jump. You're gonna run. You're not gonna shift because there's no point shifting. Nobody can hear you. You're gonna run out and you're gonna just focus on wide strafing. And after the fight, you stand back up and you start moving again. Your problem is the way you're holding angles is like this, right? Like that. It needs to be. I don't know if you hear my
Yeah.
keyboard. It needs to be way more dynamic, if that makes sense. It can't be like this, all right? Because you might as
Yeah.
well
I
be
understand. I
you might
understand.
as well be standing still. So every angle, man, I want you to come up close, then peek. Every time, strafe. You can run up here. Peek one, peek two, clear. Strafe out, get the kill. Run up, strafe one, strafe two, strafe three, swing, get fights. Okay? Like the more dynamic you are, the better of a player you're gonna be, if that makes sense. All right.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
Then after, I want you to watch all the guides on Dust2. They're really simple, right? So you actually have like sort of an idea of what's going on. Because right now it's every time you just kind of go here, and I feel like you just feel super awkward in this position, right? Because you don't have short control. Your teammate gives up long, and you just like stay here. Every time you lose long, you can't just stay here in one position. You need to just like say fuck it and come and retake short, right? Come and retake
But
short.
yeah.
Clear everything. Making sure you clear all these angles. Right, come up here. Clear this. And then now, okay, we've cleared mid. Nothing mid. Alright, we can fully focus A now, right? And that's where you can
Okay.
start like playing around. And you said how to use your smokes, right? You don't need
Yeah.
like fancy lineups. You can also use it to like deny information and play around them. So, for example, they did like a CT smoke, and they're running up long. You could be right here and just be like dropping a defensive smoke, and now you have so much more space to play around it, right? You can do so many more things.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like you
Okay.
can use that to your advantage. Same thing here. If they did the CT smoke, and you're like somewhere in short, or here, don't be afraid to like come in. Okay, well, smoke's gonna be better. Don't be afraid to come in, molly ramp, drop a smoke right here, can't even nade, and now you can fight here, you can fight here, you know, you can do so many things, and you can escape as well if you want. Just like, that's how you need to be using it as well, right? Or, let's say if you're a CT, and they like smoke doors, and they're coming up short, and you hear it, like from here, you hear them running up short, just pull out your smoke, hold, and just deny. Same thing with the molly. If you hear something fast, molly, hold,
Get back. Okay.
get back, jiggle like this, smoke, and now you can just keep having this control, and just keep falling back if you keep getting forced off. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Right?
When you say that these kind of things, it's like not that difficult. But
Yeah, I know
when
what
I'm
you mean.
in the game, I don't think of all that. You know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But my biggest tip for you, man, is just try not to like. I don't want you to go into the game thinking about like every strafe. I want you to play based
Yeah.
off your instincts, what feels good. But I just want you to try for next week. Try play more. You know what like more loose means, right?
Yeah.
More loose. Don't give a fuck about like making noise, trying to play super smart, peek every angle. Just focus on wide confident strafes, getting the kill, standing back up, repositioning, next kill, swing. All right. Don't be afraid of
All
just
right.
coming out here, swinging at your elo. On mechanics alone, you can win games if you just swing and kill people and shoot back. For now, right? Don't worry
Yes.
about like crazy lineups, utility, like outsmarting. At this point, just run out, like mid. Run, for example, you start off your round. You come here, you do this smoke, right? Do this. You run. Run. No shifting, no nothing. You run.
Yes.
You wide out. Get a kill. Push up close. Run up and just keep like being aggressive and being like a nuisance. Does that make sense? This is how I want you to play on T side.
Okay.
I don't want you to like smoke and try to be like, you know, every angle. Does that make sense? And like play super solo.
Yeah.
Take initiative and just be more aggressive, and trust me, it's gonna work out way more in your favor. Because right now at your elo, people don't even know how to like strafe correctly. They run and shoot a lot, right? And you're just gonna punish them by doing these sort of like confident wide peaks. All right, sounds like a plan. And
All right. Sounds like a plan.
add the routine to that. So the routine that we talked about,
Mm-hmm.
you can make it shorter. Like you don't have to do like 20-minute DM. You can do like 15, right? Depending on how much time you have.
Yes.
And in the school, as I said, what I told you about how to play each position, just refresh that. It's in the school on Dust2. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah.
Right. So just to summarize, biggest mistake, number one, is shift peeking angles. Number one. Second one is when you're strafing and you get in the fight, you have this habit of like kind of holding and then running back. And the third thing is when you strafe, it can't be like this. It has to be
Yeah.
or like this, like on this position, crouch out, peek. But it can't be like this. It has to be way more dynamic. So these three things so far. Make sense, man?
Yes.